And hello, we're back at Universal Studios Hollywood for their Halloween Horror Nights 2024. I have Jamie with me, our local, SoCal local that I have traveled all this way to do all the houses, all the scare zones, invite you to come along. Let's get this started. As usual, we're here at the bottom lot, right next to Nintendo World. We have The Weeknd. The Weeknd is back and only at Hollywood.
You are now listening to 101.5 Down FM. You've been in the dark for way too long. It's time to walk into the light.
So The Weeknd. Jamie, do you want to guess how long we were actually in there for?
I'm gonna say like 4 minutes. I don't know.
We were in there for 7. Yeah, I felt like I was like wondering, and then I saw the counter on the video, just almost at 7. I think it was 6:50, but still, it took a while to get through there. We were randomly coming to a complete stop for like, I don't know, 10-20 seconds at a time, and we did that several times throughout the house. I know that we missed a bunch of scares. There was one room that was completely empty. In general, I think this one like isn't as fun. It's trying to be more of a regular HHN house, like just actually scary. Whereas I feel like we were just like dancing and like vibing throughout the one that happened in 2022.
I like the creative behind it. I think it's really interesting and weird. Like I like weird stuff. So to me, just seeing all these like different concepts from The Weeknd realized in like this really weird lit with music space is cool. I don't know. I like it. It's good.
Also, that one room with the mirrors, very disorienting. Oh my god, I didn't realize where the entrance was because the mirrors were there and the opening wasn't that obvious. I've heard 2 things about this house. One, it's a compilation house of all the different TCMs except for the Netflix one, and also it's a very stinky house. So Jamie brought up a good point where early entry kind of feels a little bit like a scam because well, you want to tell them?
Because sometimes I think during early entry, they're not fully staffed yet, or they're just not like ready to go for the night. So you'll have a lot of empty spaces or like sparsely staffed areas, and I don't know. It's not the full experience of the house that you're supposed to be getting. I have to say that I was not hyped for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't like that movie, but in terms of like a house, it's very, very good. It's well designed. It's very expansive. I think it's good.
After a strategic coffee and marshmallow break, we're now heading into one of the original houses at the event, Dead Exposure. No gorilla.
No gorilla. How sad.
I know.
Everything else was great, but no gorilla.
So Dead Exposure, sadly, no wonderful gorilla. I've seen him on social media everywhere and was hoping to see him for myself, but not that time. Hopefully I can get in another run. But either way, Jamie brought up a good point saying that it does have this sort of homegrown feel. Like the rest of it is a lot of fun, but it has this homegrown feel that feels a little at odds with like the budget that's usually allocated to an event like Horror Nights, and maybe it should not have that feel. But I leave it to you. What do you guys think? We're now making our way over to this coast, Universal Monsters Bloodlines. And Jamie, do you want to tell us what's unique about the soundstage that they put the Monsters maze in?
So this is Soundstage 12. It is the birthplace of Universal Monsters with the first Frankenstein movie, and it was filmed in this soundstage. Also, The Bride of Frankenstein was filmed here.
And wow, are they making sure that you know that Stage 12 is the birthplace of the Universal Monsters?
My pursuit of Dracula's brides has brought me to this place. Of the Van Helsings. Last of the Van Helsings. I will destroy this unholy alliance. Together we embarked on a fateful journey. Monster and monster hunter
So that one has so many like different and unique show moments that when you get to see them, great. When you don't, it really feels like something's missing because it's not a particularly scary house in terms of like them coming for you. You're very much watching a show, a movie, a story play out in front of you instead, which I kind of, at least I'm appreciative there is additional story than there was over in Orlando. However, there is a lot of black curtains and they utilize just like art and some voiceover in order to tell you the story rather than you seeing it fully play out, which I understand. Again, you can miss it real easily and then just have no idea what's going on. So it can be pretty inconsistent, but because it is out in this lot, what is this called? Studio 12?
Soundstage 12.
Or Soundstage 12, that it's kind of easy for us to like hop back in line. So might consider doing that, but either way, it's not bad for what it is. I would have much rather seen this as a TV show or a movie, and I hope somebody out there is brave enough to make that. Okay, and with that, we are done with the lower lot, and we can start heading up to where the scare zones are. I'm so excited to see the Luchadores. The Terror Tram is apparently taken over by Bloomhouse. There's a lot to see. You ready? I'm ready.
Let's go.
We have one more escalator now until we're heading over to the Terror Tram. This is a nice halfway point since we've done 4 houses, and we have 4 more to go. And like I mentioned before, it's been taken over by all the Blumhouse characters.
Hi, I'm Megan. Wanna hang out? This is the part where you run. Same question. Nailed it.
Megan, turn off! Megan, turn off!
That won't work anymore. What happens to bad boys? They grow up to be bad men. Are you listening to me?
Would you like to see a magic trick? Would you like to see a magic trick? Get through. Hang up the phone! Look what you made me do!
Please help me purge!
Passing by Hogwarts Castle where they have the dark arts projections going, it's making me really miss the fact that the Death Eaters are not here in Hogsmeade this year. It's a bummer, but we did get the crows, so silver linings. before we hop into Ghostbusters, I just want to say how much I enjoyed the start of the Blumhouse, where they all come out with the chainsaws, starting with Megan. The energy there was so good, but then we were just being thrown through there. Like, I felt like I was speed walking the entire time, right? We went through there so fast.
I was Sonic the Hedgehog.
The facade for this is great. It's very similar to Orlando's, but still, I'm looking forward to this.
Now, brothers, there's tale of an unimaginable evil commanding an army of ghosts. Garaka. Now he's headed to... Now, brothers. What in tarnation?
Spend my golden years.
This is gonna stick.
Fire Master.
No, I got a ghost to us.
We got such a good run on that.
That was a fun one.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
So we got a really good run on that one. Like, when it works, it works. I feel like last time it was kind of inconsistent because we did do this one time beforehand. But there was one scene that was empty, and then there was that like finale scene with Garaka and the other two characters where nothing was happening, right?
Yeah, there's supposed to be a lot of lighting effects, but it's kind of like a grand finale, and we only got a portion of it. Still good though. They were all there.
Yeah, but there was that one hallway where they have all the different ghosts from like the different movies and stuff all compiled there, and we got all of them, and it was nuts. There was like a double scare into another scare. Oh, it was great. It was fun, a lot of fun. So when that one is working and you get the timing right, it's phenomenal. But as with most HHN houses, the consistency is iffy. So you don't know what kind of experience you're gonna get, but I'm so lucky I got this one on camera in video. And yeah, that was awesome. Without a doubt, Insidious has been the highest wait time, like this whole season basically. Like 85 minutes is about average. 100 minutes is kind of expected.
Now he's done it to you. Dalton. He's got your baby. He's got your baby. I feel like I'm getting closer to something.
really liked you at the end.
Yeah, I know. I got a little tension there.
Okay, the ending was amazing because they all basically went after Jamie, but do you want to like talk about the weird pacing of it?
Yeah, so the group in front of us was basically like sprinting through the house, and you know, I want to go my normal pace so I can kind of take everything in, but at the same time I didn't want to get held back to where I'm hitting all the resets from the group before, so it was just this confusing rush, but also slow down. It was weird.
Yeah, they would like, the group ahead of us would like run ahead and then come to like a stop almost and then run ahead. So it left these awkward gaps where the attendants are constantly like waving their little thing at you. And I don't like having that thing waved at me, honestly. But overall, it's an okay house. There's a lot of black curtains and stuff. Costumes and makeup and character design, exquisite. Scares, pretty good, pretty much there. Just overall, I feel like because we are going to compare it to the Orlando one, there's this other sense of like doom and stuff that you don't get going through all those black and red curtains.
The Orlando one, I loved it so much, and we got so many good runs on it, so it's hard for me to not think of that house. But this one was good. It was fun. It was very scary, and I liked it.
Whoa, okay, so before we do the last two houses of the night, we're heading into Luchadores Monstruosos. I love the look of them. It's amazing. They're like the Universal monsters and other assorted monsters, but luchadores. And they are so into it. It's amazing. Oh my goodness. They have so much energy in the scare zone. It's unlike any other part of the country when it comes to haunts. Oh my gosh, the Frankenstein monster. Uh-oh, rivalry. Oh. I wonder what they're arguing about. Oh my god, the drama. Whoa. Woo! Look at that guy. Oh, and this stilt walker. I think she likes you.
That was cute.
Yeah. And that is the end of a very chaotic, but in a good way, type of zone. Oh man, I love this zone already. This is so good. I can't wait to take some photos here. And we're now heading on to visit some monsters that unfortunately do not wrestle, but they respond to sound. And I've heard that there's a lot of ASL in this house as opposed to the one in Orlando, so curious to see the differences of this one. So obviously we're gonna make the comparison to Orlando, and I honestly feel like this one is stronger, especially in terms of I saw more ASL. And Jamie, you pointed out a really good one that I didn't see at the Orlando house, and that was like, what was it with like almost
run.
Yeah. Yeah, and like it kind of like guides you to the direction you need to go as well, which I think is great. There's also like a movie or something playing on the screens there, and that is also being done in ASL. The animatronics are great, by the way. Like the quality of the puppets and animatronics are great. Obviously, it's not the same as having a person. A lot of the triggers were pretty good. I just am kind of sick of like that woodsy, cabiny farm scent at this point. But everything else was great.
I liked that I felt like the scares were really evident. I think in Orlando, I know the rules are you're supposed to be loud and that's what triggers it, but I feel like in this house, they were just happening regardless, and I think it was necessary. Yeah, I liked it.
I don't know if there was a set change or something, but we're going. We're going. Oh my gosh. Sorry. First up is El Charro. Oh yeah, you look amazing. I thought the horse was gonna come out. Oh, it's all the gold. I didn't notice this last time. Oh man. Yes. Oh my gosh. That is? I think it's the next one. Oh geez. Oh geez. Then we got a screamer behind us. No. El Cadejo was all busted, but next is El Cucuy.
The father of nightmares.
Oh, I like the lighting change there.
El Cucuy, the father of nightmares.
Yeah. Where's he at? We haven't seen him yet. Oh, there he is. Ooh, that's a nice room. Oh, that's a cool projection. Oh. See his eyes back there. Oh, what is this section?
He takes his victims to a cave from which they never return.
Oh my goodness. What is all this? It's so dark in here. Is that still Cucuy? Oh man! my gosh. So first off, that was a weird pace. I feel like there was a huge gap, and then we just kept getting stopped and stopped and stopped. Unfortunately, we stopped in like that room that smells like straight dookie. The girls behind me were screaming their faces off at every little thing, and a couple, or maybe just one, of the Cadejo's puppets wasn't working. And honestly, I don't know if you agree, but the puppets, that section wasn't really doing it for me. It was a risk.
It's too repetitive because I understand that they can only do so much with a puppet, but it was just like, okay, puppet boo hole, and so it didn't work. It would have worked once or twice.
Contrast that section to El Charro Negro's first part. That has so much good energy. I didn't realize there would be several of them throughout. Like the only scare we missed, I think, was the horse coming out at us. But otherwise, oh man, like that was working. And then the energy takes such a nosedive for the dog. And then for the end with El Cucuy, it ramps back up. And Jamie pointed out this really cool part with like the fingers coming out from under the bed. I loved it. Yeah. It was so good. Like, and then the kids are also part of it, I guess. There were like some dolls. I don't think I got it in camera, but there were like some doll-looking kids, a boy and a girl or something. I don't know enough about El Cucuy. I do know that the Inland Empire has them as a mascot, though, for like when they turn into a Spanish team, and that's awesome. But yeah, honestly, if it weren't for the section with all the puppets and stuff, I would rate it a lot higher, honestly. One of the amazing things that we have this year at HHN Hollywood is the crows got their very own scare zone, and there's a new crow. I think that's the mama crow or something like that.
That is the mom crow.
So that's like Edgar's wife?
Yeah.
That's something, huh? And then in addition to the expanded character on stilts, there's an animatronic, a baby crow. Oh. Always wonder about the people who have to puppeteer that on top of like navigating these crowds. That's got to be tough. Oh, he's going in a circle around these people. As usual, I'm struggling to keep up with them, but they are amazing. Amazing. And then there's that guy right there. Shouts to him who has to follow around Edgar all night. Oh, and he's got moves. Whoa, he's learning new moves too? I haven't seen that one before. Coming up on the next area here with the wonderful fire tower, Skull Lords. Oh no! How embarrassing, Jamie. Got you. So apparently they're royalty of some kind. Oops, sorry about the lights. Can't see, can't see. So yeah, that is an awesome scare zone there. I don't know what's happening. Is everybody lining up for something? Ceremony about to happen? I don't know. Is there a ceremony or something? Ceremony?
I don't know. I just was like, maybe I should wait just in case.
They are so aggressive in Southern California. I love it so much though. It's like a nice contrast to what I've seen in like Orlando or in the Northeast. Oh. Look at them weaving through the crowds. I love it so much. It's harder to pick them out though. Like last year with toys, it was much easier to pick out the scare actors.
I feel like they are gonna do the ceremony soon because everybody went back up that way.
The ceremony happens every 45 minutes, so probably. All right, so that's the end of Skull Lords. I thought the Chainsaw Punks were like here, but I guess they only come up here for the chase out, right?
They all went to the front right now, so I have a feeling they're setting up for the ceremony, I think.
Right, what I'm pointing out is that there was only like 3 chainsaws or so.
because there's the...
Yeah, there's a sign for them, huh? Chainsaw Punks. I don't know. I think that might be it at the front here. And that might be the event. I think what's left for us to do is just more of this. Vibes. So I think that might be it. The vampire stripper music is playing. And we're going to spend the rest of the night just enjoying the vibes. I'm probably going to take some photos. Check out my Instagram and TikTok if you want to see what little videos I make. The mazes and everything, like, I don't know. In comparison to previous years, I think it's pretty much a very mixed bag this year overall. But the scare zones and the energy of the event always are the thing that makes it worth coming out here.
Again, the houses are like not my favorite this year, but they're still a lot of fun. It's not too much of a negative to say that. But the scare zones are the best. These are some of the best scare zones that I've ever been to. The scare actor energy is just like through the roof. It's the best. I don't know.
Yep. Absolutely. So we're going to go ahead and finish our night enjoying all of that crazy cool energy. But for now, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. And I hope you go make your own adventure. Bye.